I'm waiting up. Oh, you ain't gonna respond to my text. Oh, yeah, boy, keep on my diamonds at 6.
Oh, it turned into a goddamn trap night. All right, next to the mic, you're already clapping and snapping and showing love for Sincere.
I was supposed to flee my city as a refugee, San Antonio and Grace. Next year, well, 2-3 months, I'll be celebrating 26 years old. Last year, I was slaughtered in San Antonio. And I'm going to turn up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to recite a poem, my favorite poem that my uncle wrote for me. And he recited it at my funeral. It's entitled Somewhere Tonight. Somewhere tonight, there's a child breathing his last breath, choking on his blood while praying to God before his death. His words are innocent and bold, like somehow this prayer will save his soul. There's a story to everyone's life, but it needs to be told. So listen to my words as the truth unfolds. Does God listen to the prayers of the unjust? And when we die, does our souls lie to rest? See, I believe he's an ever-living project from coast to coast, because after all, it's us who needs it the most. Somewhere tonight, there's a woman being chased. She's running for her life so she can escape from being raped. Storms in her heart, so it's me she hates. Turn her back on God because she lost her faith. Everything happens for a reason. We're miserable now, but it only lasts for a season. Don't give up. It's meant for us to overcome the storm, brother. Because in the end, life, it'll always get better. Somewhere tonight, there's a man going to jail. He was caught selling drugs to escape his hell. His only crime is to feed his son and his daughter. But in his absence, his children were left straight like lambs to the slaughter. So now his son has to stand in jail. Up with that for his death. He's somewhere tonight breathing his last breath, choking on his blood while praying to God before his death. His words are innocent and bold, like somehow this prayer will save his soul. Stress so deep, I can't rest to eat. Too much suffering, and that's all I see. I don't want to be here no more. I pray it's heavy. 2 days this load's heavy. I'm knocking on hell's door. So tell me why we want peace. When we can't sleep, we're tempted by the mark of the beast and the lies we cheat. Negativity is all we reap, and the pain run deep. Our declaration is a conspiracy. How could this be? Hang the milk and honey, home with a brief. Lady Liberty is blind, but the bitch got a heart on for me. Suffering and black blood dripping from my family tree. The disguise of this world, it shows us what we want to see. Making a living off of degradation, confusion, and misery. Applying stress and doses non-stop, limitlessly. Nigga, my DNA is strong as the last move. Your NOPD, SSUB can't finish me. Feel me? So I'm gonna ask you. I'm curious, you know. I love sex. I got my chance to come back. So I really want to ask, if San Antonio loved me, my family, how the fuck they can falsify the autopsy report? This guy had a 1 masturbation, and I committed suicide. My family paid for another autopsy, the second one. And they said I had no injuries, no broken from my family. See, that's when my uncle got smart in the family and realized, you know what? It's the crooked ass police that like to choke niggas out. So they choked it out, and the coroner also by the fucking doctor. But you know, my uncle a fool yet, and he ain't gonna shut up. Yeah. Take the chain from my neck. Post that shit on Instagram, 2 little dirty bitches violated my nephew. Y'all probably seen the video on Instagram, TikTok, some bullshit. My nephew, now tell me this, can you look at your nephew in this final state? I got mad at him, because he really reacted to stop him from chasing from stealing the chain and becoming famous. Instead of the world knowing me for my laughter, they know me as a dead black man who committed suicide. But you know what? Sincere ain't gonna let that shit ride. His daddy gonna stand up with his head held high. You feel me? And I wish the devil was taking names. give a fuck. I would have been the first to raise my hand and take your place. I've been protecting you since before you could protect yourself. And that ain't gonna stop.
I'm finna stand tall, baby. Oh, baby. You be on my back, but all the
At this time, we had to go back in the shadow while they show some love for God's gift.
You ready to ride? I'm up in my Jeep and put your rock in the side. Go against the game, but you ready to hide. I might get on the corner, back my legs a little high.
I ain't did this in a while, so first. Welcome back, fam. Go fuck yourself.
How do I stop the live video? How do I stop the live video?
I have no idea.
I want exit and delete everything.
Send it to
I'm
me.
believing God for that faith in prayer. I just watch this man pray to a God I know you don't believe in, so I ask. How can I save you if I can barely save myself?
I guess I can just download it from them.
I feel like the modern day
This is strange, bro.
I'm not
I hope it was recorded by people live.
Should I know that I'm surrounded by part-time Christians and part-time humans.
I guess I'm gonna just keep rocking.
I'm just trying not to fail, but in case I do, I feel like every one of my failures is to break out his success. Come on, OG. Guys, come on, OG. I'm sorry, like I said, when the passage and various states and everything.
Take your time, brother.
I stand by every one of my failures, recognize his success. I don't know if my best is his worst or his worst is my best. Shit, fuck, I really don't know. But this I can tell you. See, Moses stuttered. Mary Magdalene was a hoax, and Peter was a bad person. He saw some shine and got to look at Jesus. But I'm just a walking, talking contradiction. Otherwise known as being you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I promise you, shit is about to be epic. I have nothing but best left, and it's only a few. Coming to the mic at this time, we call him the Fluent One.
On my mind every day. What is you? Things you do seem so satisfying to me. When I like it, you see. Take one look at me. When I like it, girl, you're blowing my mind with the things you say to me. But you let me know all about you. You got it. You put that inside me and make it more than just a dream.
Okay, come on. We're not gonna do the whole song. I gave y'all 2 verses. Let me dance over here by myself. No one even offered to join. Let's go and keep singing. All right. Last week, Michaela did this poem, and I
I was like, I wrote something in the same vein, and I would like to share my same experience through those iterations. So to start off, let's go with, you follow me on social media, the fluent one, but my name is Jeremiah. Would it matter if it was pronounced Ahmad, Jordan, Kendra, Philander, Eric, Michael, Trayvon, Oscar, Sean, Sandra? When I first started performing, I was told that I had 15 seconds to engage an audience. Is a 10-second eulogy still worthy of your time if Skittles or Say Her Name is no longer trending America? Stop telling us to get over it if you will only see us as lumps of coal every time a fire starter, a young black child opens her mouth. It is a life and death decision. As a child, I spoke as a child. I thought as a child, not realizing it was my parents' fear that I could die as a child. As an adult, it's hard looking back at statistics, realizing that silence is golden, a 24-karat defibrillator. Shocking how America wants us to stop talking, to bite our tongues and swallow some words are too bitter to digest, so they will rot in your stomach catacombs as abandoned prisoners that will keep you up at night. But at least you're up at night, tossing and turning, because only peaceful minds sleep angry and hot, like a dragon's first words, like a sun's detonation, like a mother's tears, like lead through flesh, like bullets with names, and we scorch out these ashes on a list, spread blackface over our skin, minstrel dance on television, hoping that this time the justice will tune in. We will claim in this post-racial society that we should stop sparking up protests and riots and act more like charcoal, because everyone knows that coal will turn to diamonds if you give it just enough pressure. So we get fooled into thinking that we can change society with just enough pressure. Correction. Diamonds don't actually come from coal. It's a common misconception, like we were all created equal. Coal is a byproduct of decomposed rock. However, it's too new, too shallow to remove from the required pressure. As diamonds erupt from near the Earth's core ancient, we the solidified remains of the Earth's heart, the truth carved into a rough-cut stone, placed into the volcanic furnace of a young black child's mouth. The formation is never silent, it's eruption, shaking the continental plates of the ignorant standing above. So whenever the law gives ground for man to stand on, 357 should never be a time to play around. Beware the twitching metronome of a finger on a holster. Beware the social media that pronounce you guilty by your description. Beware the silence of a courthouse, where non-indictments of the status quo that will hang you with cobwebs. It is a wonder that my mouth has kept me alive in this country for so long, in front of a red-headed Texas state trooper, perplexed why a poet would have so many books in the backseat of his car, in front of a drawn gun and drawn conclusions, presenting myself as a canvas target with no chance for erasure. America, stop pretending the mourning of our lost youth will be cured by your continued moments of silence. I refuse to believe that justice should be any harder to obtain than a diamond.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is another one for the steppers. DJ Wayne Williams, record on.
It is an honor and a privilege to bring these boys to the stage. They say the true measure of a leader is being able to produce other leaders. I got a phone call from my brother to send somebody away. I don't even know how long ago this was, but I remember this little skinny guy walking up, and he's been a part of the family ever since. I call him the killer. He calls himself the future. Put your hands together and show some love for the leader.
For my niggas that was inside daycare taking niggas blocks. Now they outside of the daycare taking niggas blocks. The hustle, the pot, the pen. Though for me, all I do is plot and plan and focus when it's no time to prioritize, cause I got a lot of different stuff on my mind. Like, did Nino really tell everybody to dress in black, or was that a coincidence in time? Am I a snitch to tell the police the truest story I ever told? Poetry got me farther than any crack I ever sold, but still, I was outstanding. You know what I mean? When I was selling dope, I literally had to be out. That's fire. More fire than the 80s lighter. Of course, those things get you going back and forth to court. It's a revolving door. It's nothing personal. Jail just trying to keep you in a loop. What's your freedom like? Made up of colors red, white, and blue? Yeah. Until they flashing behind you. Need I remind you back when they locked me once? Then that time I went back in again. So it's starting to seem to me that prison is the only thing that really wanted me for me. I'm unballed. Two-time loser. What's the quarantine to me? Man, I feel right at home thanks to COVID. Now, in reality, honestly, you've been recorded and monitored for quality insurance. You can doubt my conspiracy intel, but the last time I went in the store with a mask, let's say it didn't end well. I mean that. I guess a spiritual contract, so I bear witness. Things ain't been the same since Kmart went out of business. Listen, just for a moment's mention, I know people get killed for standing up or how we die for attention, so I'm going to talk to you like Ali talked to Bobby in prison, and I'm going to preach and you going to listen. Have you ever had to bury somebody, wake, pay, funeral, and all? I mean, literally put them in a hole, but financially, they put you in a bigger one? That's life. Though I'm trying to keep you from doing life, getting poster pictures that allow you to see how life changes through photos. Lockdown, wreck yard ain't hard to believe, commissary ain't hard to achieve. I'm just saying, over the years, those prison letters, they get hard to receive. Don't act like you don't know what I mean. When the judge just want to label you, just so they can label you. Have your face all on a breaking news, a Fox Live set, or a high-profile death. I ain't lied yet. The prosecutors, the lawyers, they all partners in crime. They swap our papers like 3 or 4 times. I said it's like the years come, you don't see more wild, you don't have to verify the top, just to continue to buy it.
I'm making a problem. We gonna make something happen. Trust the plus, I ain't never shut up. I'll turn this shit off.